Even kijken hoor. Zijn we live? Ik denk het wel. Even een keertje hoort aan, dat is G. Weer. Kijk. Oké, even de altijd geluid al zo goed horen. Is het dan? Zo hoor je dat prima. Ja, je hoort het prima, denk ik. Ja, ik doe het zo raar jongens, maar zit gewoon lekker even HOGWARTS dit. Wat heb ik hier aan? Ook hier kan ik helemaal niks mee. Dat gaat zo pol. Hier zien, welkom, welkom. We gaan gelijk bezig aan die missie. Ik was helemaal naartoe gerend net al. Het ziet er heel leuk uit, denk ik. Als ik wacht even. Mijn game is laggy aan het worden. Oh nee.
Professor Hackett!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students
Nee,
every
medal.
year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull.
Als goed, jij komt jas heen. Welkom, welkom man.
1878, no doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking
Ik heb mijn
yourself
cam trouwens
how
ook uit
anyone
voor deze
like
missies.
me single-handedly
Moest
took out
er
the
uit.
largest poacher ring in eastern Wales
Jullie horen het goed
and
allemaal.
lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Ja man. 100 stuk 8. I made it.
Levioso.
Even zo. Houden. Zo gekke shit man.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Fuck lijp ouwe.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time,
Dit is Hogwarts
cast
Legacy
Levioso
man.
first,
In principe.
then the
Harry
basic
Potter.
cast.
Harry
Remember?
Potter game.
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Levioso.
Zo.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling.
Houden.
We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Oh shit.
Lumos. This should be easy. Levioso. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Good form.
I know.
Protego. Levioso. Case things.
Let's
Houden.
just say I'm a quick learner.
Sam Potter weet ik ook gewoon, dat is wel
Not
leuk.
bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Gaar gast.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hackett. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what
Anders
I've
kun je
seen
het niemand
today is
goed
any
lezen, altijd.
indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Zo moet je.
All right, that's it.
I'd hate to face Professor Hackett in a duel.
Speak at Sebastian.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Okay.
Till next time.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition.
Zo.
Well done.
Zo dik. Gaat zit dadelijk.
Levioso. Lumos.
Lampje. Nee. Dat ik hierboven niet moet zijn. Houden. Een zieke game ook gewoon echt. Oh, holy fuck, hoor je daar?
Revelio.
En je kat. Oh. Oh, een kat. Nog één. Oh, de kutkatje hoor. Leuk, welke kut. Oh, de toverstaf. Met de wand. Jezus, hoe groot is dit spelgebouw niet hoor? Damn, bro.
Professor
Good to
Ronan
do.
tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him of his
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? it seems that we're in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Order. Helemaal gek.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
Ah, heb ik zo'n
After me.
video. Zo'n ballen of zo. Een paar ballen. Ik weet niet. Oh. Model.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Foxy.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres. Splendid! Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. Very good! Happens to the best of us. That's it!
Gekke shit.
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Phew.
Accio.
Ja. Is niet zo moeilijk.
Splendid!
Watch this.
Denk ik.
There we go.
Nee, dat is toch dichtbij.
Brilliant. Be sharp.
Speel mij net eraf, nee. Kring. Oh nee.
Yes!
Accio.
Het gaat eraf, hè. Fuck.
Stay focused.
No, oké.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Godverdomme. We gaan die ballen eten uiteindelijk of niet? Oh, wat is dit
I
dan?
think we are well past interesting at this point.
Voorstaan.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Ah, ik kan niet.
Let us see this. is how it's done.
Accio.
Hij gaat eraf, hè. Ja, what the fuck.
Not to worry.
Wat een kudde, ja.
Watch this.
Oeh.
Phew.
Zo. Hij blijft nog wat
Very
staan.
good.
Ja, 50 punten. 100 punten. Kebal. Nee. We gaan weer verliezen. Free.
There we go.
Accio.
Allebei eraf, hè? Ja, ik ga steken halen. Zou je weer gewonnen? Anders toepoer. Oh, niet goed. Kom op.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Was dit een missie al? Oh, dan gaat het snel. Of niet? Huh?
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
A word, if you
You'd
would.
be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
You wanted to speak with me,
Ben
Professor?
gewoon belost, geen flauw idee man,
I
Thibaut.
trust your first
Tegen die
charms
maak had niks
lesson
gehoord,
lived
nog
up
een
to
game, ben
expectation.
uit game, heb ik ook niks gehoord.
An outdoor competition wasn't
Ik ben niet de hele tijd
exactly the
main
lesson
game
I
nu
was
man.
expecting,
Klaar
sir.
mee.
What charm is there in the expected?
Kleine kans
Miss
denk ik.
Onai is a talented witch. Take it in
Op
stride.
zich heb ik zo'n
One
feature
often
verzet, ik
gains
weet
the
niet.
most from the battles
Buiten
one has
streamen.
lost.
Of course, Professor.
Mi-
Oh
Now,
kut.
Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Oké. Nou, top. Mode. Want ze zeiden, ik zou een berichtje in game krijgen. Volgens mij wel.
Hello there. You're the new student,
Oké,
aren't
ik ga
you?
mijn game gewoon even opslaan. Ik had het settings denk ik. Save. Exit game, oké.